What's up guys, Csaba here from Game of Conversions, back with another proven sales letter breakdown video. Today we're taking a look at another David Deutsch promotion. If you haven't heard about him before, David Deutsch is considered to be one of the best A-list copywriters alive. He's also been called one of the Mount Rushmore copywriters of Boardroom by Brian Kurtz. So if none of these names mean a lot to you, don't worry. Eventually, if you keep watching my videos, you're gonna learn more about these legendary direct response copywriting and marketing legends. But just do believe me when I say that David Deutsch really is one of the best copywriters that you can think of. And this was one of his promotions that sold a book actually called Healing Remedies. So if you've checked out some of my Boardroom sales letter breakdowns before from Mel Martin or Paris Lampropoulos or people like that, you know that there's a specific format that these promotions use, and it's called the Megalogues. So basically what this means is that it's just like a magazine, okay? So as you can see, it seems like a magazine. It went out to people in mail, so it was a direct mail type of thing, and it has a bunch of fascinations. It gives away a lot of value, so it basically educates people just like a magazine would. And then it also teases a bunch of other stuff that try to get people to get the book, to request the book actually. And it uses something called a soft offer, which means that people don't have to pay for the book itself. It's called Healing Remedies, okay? And we're gonna have like the order form towards the end. I'm gonna wait for this to load actually. It might take some time, but people don't have to pay for it immediately. Instead, they can request for the free book for like 14 days or 30 days or something like that. And then if they like the book after that period, then they are asked to pay for it. If not, they just return it, and it's basically like a money back guarantee. So these types of soft offers worked really well. They aren't really that useful anymore, or like I wouldn't say it's not useful, but like people don't really use it that much nowadays. But you can still see several online offers as well that resemble the same thing, okay? So just know that as we are going through this promotion, it's very, very similar to other Megalogue formats from Paris Lampropoulos, Gene Schwartz, Martin Edelston. Martin Edelston was the name of this whole thing, but it uses the similar type of format, okay? It's a magazine format. Basically, it's a sales page disguised as a valuable piece of information. And it does give away a lot of value, and it has a lot of graphics. So this is the Reader's Digest type of thing that people like to read in the 90s and in the 2000s. However, even though this may not be that popular, especially for younger generations anymore, it doesn't mean that the lessons in the copy aren't applicable. They certainly are, okay? And the same copywriting lessons are used to this day with the cutting edge latest funnels, okay? Nobody new invents the new stuff, okay? Everybody just reuses the old stuff that people like David Deutsch and people before him invented actually. So let's take a look at this, and I immediately like the headline because it says, "How Gin-Soaked Raisins Cured Carmen's Hopeless Arthritis. Worked even after doctors gave up. See inside on page 2. So, wow, immediately, like, gin-soaked raisins cured Carmen's hopeless arthritis. Like, what? I want to know, right? That's what you want. And then I also like how it has this little objection handling element here by saying worked even after doctors gave up. Now imagine the target audience for this specific sales letter. It's senior people who have problems with arthritis, who have all sorts of health problems, okay, who might be afraid of cancer, of heart disease. They might have back pain or I don't know, other types of problems that seniors deal with. And this little promotion goes over those potential problems problem by problem, and it gives away a little value and then teases something even more that's inside the book. So there's this very methodical high-level structure that goes on in this one that you can still learn a lot from. So this headline is actually something called the Fascination headline, and copywriters at Boardroom were really good at these types of fascinations. We're gonna read a few of them as we go through this, but basically what this first page is doing is getting people's attention, obviously. So it's like exclusive from the publisher of Bottom Line Books. Exclusive. So this is something new, a new opportunity, always important in the headline. We have a very specific thing called Kitchen Cure number 619. So it's specific, which is always needed in copywriting because it just creates more trust. Then we already saw the main headline, which is a fascination. We have the objection handling element, worked even after doctors gave up. And then we have the little call to action type of thing, see inside on page 2. And then the rest of this page is like, it's basically like a trailer. It's a little teaser for what you're gonna find inside the magazine itself. So these fascinations all relate to contents inside, so various pages inside this sales letter. So it's just like having a table of contents for your sales letter. Pretty cool, right? And then based on what people are interested in, maybe, I don't know, lost hearing or stomach problems or cellulite or memory problems, they can flip to the relevant page. And let's say I want to flip to page 12 for memory problems. Let's do that. And then on page 12, I'm going to find a little story of someone and content as well. But then after this little mini lead, we're gonna find desire building fascinations that relate to the book itself. So if you wanna know the answers to these fascinations, then you can get it by getting the book itself in Healing Remedies. So we're kind of approaching the same product from different types of angles and seeing what really hits. And this is great because it kind of multiplies the positioning aspect of it, which is pretty cool if you think about it. You never know which version is gonna connect with and resonate with the specific audience, our target audience. So let's just go through page by page just to see exactly like what's going on here. I'm not going to spend too much time on very specific things, but I want to give you a strategic overview. So this one is going to be like a strategic copywriting overview, this video. So after the headline, we have Spree in the special issue, and let's see what fascinations David Deutsch uses to get people to actually read more of this magazine itself, which, remember, is kind of like the sales page. So how a pickpocket can cure your back pain, inside on page 3. Whoa, pickpocket, cure back pain. You see where a fascination, like what makes a fascination so powerful? It has a benefit part, cure back pain, and it has a curiosity part, like how a pickpocket, like usually people associate pickpockets with bad things, but this can be a good thing. It subverts expectations, and that's good in copywriting. Middle Eastern love snack ignites a woman's sexual desire. Cleopatra swore by it. Wow, page 10. What a fascination, right? Middle Eastern love snack. It has this little uniqueness to it, like a unique mechanism. It's something different. Ignites a woman's sexual desire. Think again, this is for people, like the target audience is made up of seniors most likely, or people in their 50s, 60s, 70s. And for women, they have menopause, their sexual desire probably goes down, but like a healthy relationship still involves some amount of sex even if at that age. And then this can be a big pain point that people can connect with. And then Cleopatra swore by it. Whoa, like she's considered to be this sexual, sensual beauty, okay, that men were like falling head over heels in love with. And this just really adds a little air of curiosity to it. The next one, Russian Rogaine. Slavic barbers reveal their secret formula for regrowing thick, healthy hair, right? Because like when it comes to Slavic people or Armenians or something, most Westerners definitely associate them with like having very healthy hair. Turn down your cholesterol by 50%. Just eat 1/2 of this heart-healthy fruit every day, page 4. So what a nice little mental imagery, right? Just like a thermostat, you can turn down your cholesterol as well. Interesting, right? And turn it down by 50%. Specific. Just eat 1/2 of this heart-healthy fruit. Whoa, what's this? What does this mean, right? That's the power of it. Simple Mediterranean remedy restores lost hearing. This one's more simple, but that's probably the old thing that people want who struggle with hearing. The coleslaw cure for stomach trouble, soothes and repairs. Inside on page 7. Okay. U.S. Army uncovers all-natural surefire allergy defense. If you think about it, you have a bunch of headlines which are fascinations like these in modern day ads. So if you don't have an ad blocker on your browser and you're scrolling through various articles, you're gonna see various ads in those articles, and I bet you're gonna see headlines which are very similar structurally to this one. U.S. Army uncovers all-natural surefire allergy defense. With a picture like this. It's very, very, very relevant even to this day. So don't neglect it, even though this promotion is like 20 years old or even more. Don't neglect it. Good copy is timeless. So after going through these, we also get like discover 1714. Notice how specific it is. So it means it must be legit. Kitchen cures and homegrown healing miracles that reverse disease and relieve pain while saving you time and money. Time tested and 100% doctor approved. All yours to try free without sending a cent. Just see inside. Free gift, see page 15. And this is basically the call to action, the teaser for the call to action. Because yes, it's a free gift because you don't have to pay for it in advance and you get a bunch of free bonuses as well. So they're not lying. And probably the book includes 1714 various cures which you can do yourself, because all these cures, they're home remedies. They involve everyday stuff that most people have at home, like garlic, lemon, and ginger and stuff like that. And I don't know, these cures may work, they may not work, it depends, but the target audience believes that big pharma and pharmaceuticals, bad. Natural healing and organic stuff, good. That's what they believe. And then it's your job as a copywriter to tap into their existing beliefs and try to reframe them if they're false beliefs, or if they're, let's say, not false beliefs, then just tap into those beliefs and give them what they want, because people just want to buy the thing that they want anyway. Everybody wants a magic pill, even though deep down they believe that it's not really that possible. Everybody wants a magic pill. So the more magic pill like you can make your solution, the better. Obviously, your product must deliver, so it has to like give away a lot of things that are needed for the positive transformation, but you gotta sell the magic pill. And this is what's happening here as well. How gin-soaked raisins cured Carmen's hopeless arthritis. Like, it's a magic pill. It's a gin-soaked raisin, for God's sake, right? So it's pretty interesting. And then the first page of the Megalogue itself repeats the headline, because this is the first part that we're talking about. And notice the design as well, the picture. By the way, kudos to the designers. Good copy and good design can go hand in hand. Copy is more important than design, by the way, in terms of conversions. But you as a copywriter should definitely give design insights to your designer, so that you create one coherent message that the two elements just feed off each other, okay? Good design can definitely complement good copy, but it cannot fix bad copy. However, with good copy, you don't necessarily need design. There are a bunch of sales letters which are basically have no pictures at all. They're just like a letter, and they convert like crazy, like gangbusters. So on the first page, we have a little story here, and we can see how now this assumingly Carmen is happy. We have some proof elements as well. We got introduced to the Willen sisters, who are the people behind the book, behind Healing Remedies, and they specialize on creating household remedies, okay? And this gives them credibility as well. As people are reading this, they start trusting these sisters more and more, and then that obviously makes the book itself more and more valuable. So we have this little mini story. We have more fascinations. So a few examples. The chicken soup so potent, more than 2 tablespoons is too much. Germs don't stand a chance. Recipe on page 37. So, whoa, what can be inside that soup, right? Well, in order to find out, you got to request for the book, which is free, by the way. So that's why it's a soft offer. Or like, why campers don't wake up with stiff joints. You won't either, after seeing page 15. Interesting. Like, campers usually sleep on very hard surfaces and uneven terrain. How come they wake up with better joints? I gotta find out. The flu cure that saved thousands of lives in Germany during the 1918 flu pandemic still works today, pages 41 to 42. Once again, and it's very relevant now because of COVID, but it's a great fascination that creates desire and creates curiosity at the same time. But the only way to really discover these things is to get the book. And then at the end of the page, we have a restore lost hearing with this Mediterranean healing wonder. So we get a little different type of message. This talks about arthritis, and this talks about healing. Again, with a few fascinations. This is just to mix things up a little bit. And if on the next page, we have different stuff, but on the page after it, we have once again a specific element that breaks things up a little bit. Or like this one, we have these Healing Hall of Fames, which it's a really great way to like showcase things. It's like winning a medal, right? The Healing Hall of Fame, hottest healer, cayenne pepper. Then you have, this is like a little profile for specific healing remedies. And notice, this is very important by the way, how people crave simplicity and you don't want to overwhelm them. Notice how we tease that the book itself has 1,714 different cures. But it's way better to, and it's okay to like mention it because it has that wow factor. But when talking about individual cures, it's way better to only focus on like 10 of them max, because after that, people just don't really care about it anymore. They want the best. They want the one thing. They want the special thing. And that's why David Deutsch just basically took a few interesting cures from this list, actually, and wanted to present that as a feature type of cure. And that's why we have these Healing Halls of Fame. Lemons, once again, it's like a profile, like name, why they work, and what they fix, and you have a bunch of other references to pages or ailments in the book itself. Another Healing Hall of Fame, cayenne pepper, as I said. Another Hall of Healing Hall of Fame, onions. Okay, once again, something that most people, have a clue that they're relatively healthy for you, or garlic is healthy for you, but most people don't know what it's good for and don't know why they work. Well, let's say why they work. Onions, along with garlic, leeks, shallots, and chives, contain allicin, nature's own penicillin. Besides fighting both bacteria and viruses, antibiotics work only on bacteria. Healing Remedies shows how they also lower cholesterol, enlarge your blood vessels, preventing heart attack or stroke, and neutralize cancer-causing carcinogens. Pretty cool, right? That's why they work, and it just makes people interested. We have another Hall of Fame, vinegar, another Hall of Fame, olive oil, and as I said, you have a few of these, but not too much so that you don't overwhelm people. So let's see another page, this one for example, the pickpocket cure for back pain. Interesting, right? And it starts with a little, it's something different. It gives a little twist, a little edge to the copy, this first paragraph. So let me just read it, okay? According to doctors, if your wallet gets wiped, you may lose more than credit cards and cash. You may lose your back pain as well. Wow, pretty interesting. That's because many men, you'll get to your ladies in a second, carry a thick hip pocket wallet that puts pain-triggering pressure on their sciatic nerve. Now, ladies, that heavy pickpocket of yours may well be throwing your spine out of alignment, causing back problems and other unnecessary pain. So do your back a favor, lighten up. You'll find more quick relief for back pain from healing remedies. So it's just like a little quick tip snippet, okay? And for the rest, it just builds more and more desire. And it works amazingly well. And to the right, you have more bullets, more desire building bullets and fascinations. And it says, amaze your friends and your family when you get rid of painful leg cramps with an ordinary teaspoon. Whoa, once again, interesting, right? Quickly sober someone up with cucumbers. Again, it can be a big pain point, and you never know. I always tell this in every single one of these breakdown videos, but you never know which bullet is going to connect with people. You never know which one is going to knock them off the fence and cause them to feel like, oh my God, I always wondered about that thing, or I always wanted to discover the solution to that problem. I want to know right now. You never know when that happens. You just know that eventually it's like fishing. It's like throwing out 1,000 different lines instead of just one. Obviously, you're going to catch more fish with the more lines. And then sprinkle through the Megalogue itself, we have some testimonials. Your wild cherry bark tea actually cured my husband's asthma in less than a week. Thank you. And we have obviously someone who resembles our target audience, right? She's very, very similar to that specific person. We have a preview, a hero shot of the product itself, healing remedies, free preview, see just looking certificate next to page 15. And then we also get a little free gift, okay? So this is like a fast action bonus. And then you can keep this even if you return the book itself. It's a very clever way to make an offer of a product because it's irresistible, right? You build a lot of desire for it and curiosity for it with your copy. It's free for people to give it a try. You have like an unquestionable money back guarantee. And even if you return it, you can still keep this little book, okay? So it's very powerful and it converts very, very well. So let's see another page. 5 ways to lower your cholesterol as easily as lowering the thermostat, but without drugs or tofu. So objection handling here, a very nice little analogy of like lowering your cholesterol, just like lowering your thermostat. It's very similar. I like this one. And then once again, we have a little like a tip and valuable section. And we get specifics, a lot of specifics, maybe even referencing a few scientific studies or something like that. And then we have Fascinations. So asthma-free for 5 years and counting. Woman swears the tea on page 18. Changed her life. Cut your risk of heart attack 40% without taking drugs, supplements, or eating differently. Just do more of something you already do every day. Page 110. Pretty cool. And then the Healing Hall of Fame, and then a testimonial. So it's not salesy at all. It doesn't have that aggressive salesy style because it doesn't need to. It has content. This is something that Gary Bencivenga, a legendary copywriter who I covered many times on this in the series before, always said that you should make your advertisement itself valuable, because if you do that, people are going to read it much more interestingly, much more readily, because it's interesting, and people want to read stuff that they find interesting. They don't necessarily want to read your ad itself. They want to read something that's interesting, and sometimes that's an ad. And also this way you don't really trigger people's immediate bullshit detectors. Obviously, think about it. This target audience, they're like 50, 60, 70 years old with health problems. Like, better imagine how many offers they've seen, how many people try to sell them something, a vitamin, a supplement, some type of cure, energy healing, better nutrition, various medicines, stuff like that. It's a lot. It's a lot for people, and if you can make this a little bit different, it's not gonna seem like a sales pitch. And it's not a sales pitch. It's basically very helpful copy, which is good copy, which has a correct offer at the end, okay? And these types of promotions can work really, really well. So you have more stuff when it comes to like arteries, blood pressure. Every single page covers a main key topic. So we had like asthma, we had cholesterol, we had arthritis, of course, we have high blood pressure, we have diarrhea. Her diarrhea agony ended with this delicious cookie cure. Like cookie cure, right? What more of an instant gratification you want? Like, imagine what the reader is thinking at this point. Wow, are you saying that I can cure diarrhea by eating a cookie? I love cookies. Let me know. Like, how can I do this? Okay, and then this probably explains how coconuts. If you use coconut butter or coconut fat in this, then that's a good type of fat, and or like a better type of fat, and then it's actually good for you. Stomach problems. U.S. Army uncovers surefire all-natural allergy defense. So people who have allergies. And once again, we have a hero shot of the book itself so that people don't really forget it. And notice how each time we have a hero shot of the product, we have proof with it. We have a testimonial. Eat these tiny tasty seeds to flush away fat forever. How good is that, right? It's like flush away fat forever. It rhymes a little bit, and it has that mental representation, that visual image of like flushing away fat. And once again, it highlights how it's easy, how it can be done by anyone, how it will work for you too. Russian barber is saying "niet" to hair loss. It's a little bit of fun, okay? Sometimes you gotta make your copy a little bit lighthearted as well, because if you a lot of copywriters they go into this sales mode, and I'm also guilty of this many times. I go into this specific mode in which I know that I'm basically selling something, but I also have to respect a lot of copywriting formulas and frameworks and laws and stuff like that. But sometimes you just want to be funny. You want to like flip the script a little bit, and this makes people chuckle a little bit, and that's good because they are gonna trust you or like you even more. Yeah, as we said, Cleopatra's love snack ensures she was always in the mood. Okay, this triggers people from a different perspective as well. This apple of love makes old men young again. Big pain point for a lot of old men, like they have erection problems, ED, all that stuff. And if for men only, this qualifies men, and this is for women only. How women through the ages have defeated female problems. And then you have Wonder Woman. It's really nice, really nice. And then product shot, testimonial. Japanese doctor proves it. Backyard herb cures memory loss. So once again, you have all these mini headlines, okay? And this is what gets people interested, because you never know. They're going to flip through the magazine. You never know which one connects with them the most. And then, obviously, they're going to get more info about your cool product as well. So after a few of these pages, we get to this last page. And think about this whole magazine as opening up like this, okay? So it has double sides. And it says 1,714 miracle cures and quick pain relievers waiting in your kitchen. Just return this card now to sample everyone with no risk, no obligation, no money to send. So it's like all the core objections are answered here. No risk. People don't like risk. No obligation. People don't like obligation. No money to send. People don't want to pay because it just triggers this little pain receptor in their minds. And then, we have the little sign-off type of thing. It's like, hey, dear soon-to-be amazed and delighted friend. This is like a little letter from Martin Edelston, who was the whole brand image of this company called Boardroom. Okay, the company published a lot of different type of info products, and Martin Edelston was always this very approachable, friendly, helpful guy who basically goes out into the world, collects the best knowledge ever from the best experts, and compiles it into an easy to consume product or version for you, the average reader, and wants to help you. So copywriters obviously wrote for him, but he was the face of this whole brand. Then we have a little proof from Why America Loves the Willen Sisters. The Willen Sisters are the girls who created this whole book. and this little proof adds extra authority and credibility to them. We have one more testimonial, and then this is the last page, basically, or actually, maybe this is the last page. I don't know exactly. 14. Yeah, I don't know, but you know, as we go through it, we can see this is probably the bonus. Yeah, high-speed healer. So actually, I think that this one is followed by this. So flush down the drain, kitchen cure, proven on TV, Willing Sisters, more proof. They seem likable as well. Inside, no, actually, this was the envelope probably that this came in, and this was a little insert that went together with the Megalogue itself. This is for people who are skimming through the whole thing. Okay, so this was the last page. And it says dozens of fast-acting natural cures that work their magic overnight or faster, so you can wake up well. This is the bonus that goes with the book, a brand new special report, high-speed healers, fast-acting natural cures that work their magic overnight or faster. Like, what else do you want? People want instant gratification, as I said. They want the magic pill. This is the closest thing that you can get to it. Overnight heartburn relief with one simple adjustment to your bed. So it's all fascinations. That's why it's so important to learn how to write good fascinations, because if you can do that, then your copy is going to skyrocket, and suddenly it's going to become way easier to write like feature and benefit bullets. It's going to become easier to write headlines. It's going to be easier to write leads, to write other types of things. You won't have writer's block as well. And we have a little call to action here. Just return the card at left within 10 days, and this special free gift is yours to keep no matter what. So actually, it seems like this specific swipe version doesn't include the order form itself, but it's the typical type of boardroom order form, which has like this first person call to action, and it lists all the bonuses that you get and the benefits and how you have a money back guarantee and it's risk free. And you can find more info about that if you check out my other videos. And by the way, I'm gonna leave a link to the full playlist of these proven sales letter breakdown videos. There's at the moment 57 other breakdown videos there, so it's starting to become the biggest and best free library on YouTube on proven direct response copywriting resources, proven sales letters, proven ads written by the best of all time. And if you enjoyed this video, then I'd really appreciate it if you liked it, if you smash that like button right now, copywriting smash it. And then if you're new to the channel, then please make sure to subscribe to the channel while also clicking the little notification icon, because that way you'll be the first to know when I release a new video, and I'm releasing these videos pretty much daily nowadays. So if you don't want to miss out, then make sure to subscribe. Also, if you like copywriting or marketing in general, then subscribe, because I'm going to share a lot of good stuff moving forward. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure to share this video with other relevant people as well in your network, and see you in the next one.